The world-honored one headed east from Shravasti and arrived at Rajagriha, staying at the Bamboo Grove Monastery. King Bimbisara's queen was called Kṣemā. She was born in the city of Sogra in the country of Magadha and was selected to become the queen because of her natural beauty. She was always proud of this, and being infatuated with her own beauty, would not go to see the Buddha, fearing he would look on this as a fault in her. The king, wishing that the queen would pay homage to the Buddha, had many persons speak highly of the world-honored one in her presence, until finally the queen was moved and said that she wished to pay homage to the Buddha. The Buddha, seeing the queen coming his way, had a woman who resembled a heavenly maiden appear. She stood behind him with a banana leaf in her hand, waving it like a fan. The queen saw this and thought,
"Oh, what a beautiful woman she is! The world-honored one is served by such women. I am not fit to be in his presence. I was indeed wrong in my understanding of the world-honored one."
However, as the queen saw the woman, the features of that woman gradually changed, the youth in her complexion faded, old age crept in, her black hair turned grey, wrinkles appeared on her skin, and, while holding the banana leaf in her hand, she fell to the ground. The queen was frightened by what she saw and seemed deeply depressed. The world-honored one then chanted a gatha. Beings who are infatuated with lust fall back into the stream of craving they have generated. Just as a spider does in the web it has spun. The wise, cutting off the bond of craving, walk on resolutely, leaving all suffering behind. The queen, hearing this, awakened to true spiritual values, and blessed with the permission of the king, became a nun. She reached arhatship quickly. Later, the world-honored one, at Jeta's Grove Monastery, praised this nun by saying that of all the nuns in the Buddha's Sangha, Kṣemā was the foremost as far as wisdom was concerned. However, the way of practice was far from easy for her. One day, as she was seated in meditation under a shady tree, Mara appeared in the form of a young man and tried to seduce her with these words.
"While you are young, if you are beautiful, your happiness is unsurpassed. Dance with the butterflies to the accompaniment of music in the garden where flowers bloom."
However, the nun spurned these words with these verses.
"The body that takes ill and wanes begins to rot. I destroy the foolishness of yearning after butterflies. Love is a spear, greed, a trident. If you draw near, they will cut you. How can they be called pleasurable? When one frees oneself from the pleasures of greed, the darkness is dispelled. O Mara, you have now been beaten. The unawakened do not know the truth. They worship the stars and offer fire rituals in the woods, thinking that these are the ways of pleasure. When I worship the Supreme Buddha, I am relieved of suffering and pursue the way."
The world-honored one stayed at Rajagriha for a short while. During that time he visited the towns and villages in Magadha, spreading the teachings wherever he went.